Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Welcome Lounge. Welcome to the Welcome Lounge. Very simple fact. In the Planetarium Jena, on the occasion of the IPS meeting that is starting in Jena, right here, in this place, where 100 years ago the idea of the planetarium was developed and designed and manifested. It's been going on professionally and successfully for the last 100 years. The IPS meeting, International Planetarium Society to be precise, starts their meeting here in Jena, and the IPS caravan will be moving to Berlin after a excitement-packed program that is first getting everybody enthused about the idea of the planetarium for the next 3 days. So right now, if I don't know what you people out there in the world can see right now, other than me, I can tell you this place is relatively empty. But this is a very precious moment. It will get full and packed pretty soon. So we have the privilege now to introduce people who came all the way from New Zealand. Can you believe it? So would you please just come up into the light? And so my name is Mickey, your name is?
Kia ora, my name is Victoria.
Victoria from Auckland in New Zealand.
Yes.
So may I humbly ask, what brought you here?
Well, Dome Fest and the IPS conference. Great opportunity to come and see what's going on up in this part of the world and be able to maybe share what we do in our part of the world.
Thank you, that's a good idea. Now, I don't think that so many people from Auckland will be here, so you're special as always. But also you are special because you are involved in the dome world in the New Zealand, in this down under realm. Can you talk about your planetarium in Auckland?
Absolutely. So I am the Chief Executive of the Stardome Observatory and Planetarium in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. And so we are Auckland's planetarium. So Auckland is the biggest city in New Zealand, Aotearoa, New Zealand. And we welcome around just over 80,000 people a year through our planetarium, which is pretty terrific.
80,000 people a year. That's about as many sheep as there are per square mile in New Zealand. Is that right?
Yeah, although the sheep numbers have dropped over the last few years and the cow numbers have increased enormously. But yeah, I'm not sure what the current sheep count is, but I think there used to be about 10 for every human.
I'm totally amazed that in the first moment of talking to the world about planetariums, we are in an intense debate about sheep numbers and cow numbers in New Zealand. But you seem to be knowledgeable to very much detail. At the same time, it all started by you saying that there are 80,000 people per annum that run and flock and love the planetarium, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They certainly do.
I have a question. Can you just talk a little bit, because I just got a phone call. And I don't
Sure.
know.
There's someone calling from Auckland.
It's Lola. So
Lola from Auckland. Yes. We all know each other in New Zealand. We're very closely. I'll talk a little bit about what we do at our planetarium in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. This is live. So one of the big things we've been underway with is transforming our planetarium, because we live in a country that has just declared, 3 years ago, a public holiday entirely grounded in the sky above us. And it's a holiday called Matariki, and which up here, there is no up or down, but if there were, we would consider this part of the world up. You call it, well, it's upside down here, and you call it Pleiades. And down in the Pacific, we call it Matariki. So an entire public holiday is now been declared, and we all celebrate, and we all look to the stars, the dawn sky, on the return of Matariki in the winter time for us. And so off the back of that, and just with the revitalisation of Indigenous astronomy in Aotearoa, we've had the great pleasure of being able to bring that knowledge alongside the astronomy and science. Have I filled in enough time, Mickey? How was Lola?
Lola is here. So, well, thank you very much for running the program for us. I think this was a very unexpected but very educated delivery of Maori star wisdom in New Zealand, of course, presented in the Auckland Planetarium by Christina. No?
Victoria.
Oh, by Victoria.
She might be there too, I don't know.
Hello, Christina. All the Christinas in the world. This is Victoria. So now, as I just received a call by Lola, I would like Lola to come up on stage because Victoria have done such a marvelous job. Can we give a big hand of the 5 people who are here?
Thank you.
And hello to the world from New Zealand. We'll have more of you soon, but please, Lola, come up. Okay, wir haben uns eben schon vorgestellt, ne? Wir haben telefoniert, als Victoria über Neuseeland erzählt hat. You're here because you are assistant director of a magnificent immersive music theater show that's going to premiere tomorrow night. It's called? Grey Cloth. Okay, now can you talk about the Grey Cloth and what makes it so special to be performed in the Dome?
Okay, sure I can. So they hear me best if I talk into the microphone, I guess.
Watching, yeah.
Oh my God, that's pressure. No, The Grey Cloth is a play. Well, it was a novel by Paul Scherbert, and it's really interesting because it was written like 100 years ago about a future world imagined by Paul Scherbert, and about specifically glass architecture. So he imagined that in the future we will be living in a world where all of the architecture is made by glass, or well, it's becoming more created in glass, everything. And people are traveling by airship. So yeah, really what makes it interesting to have it in the Dome is that there's so much like airship traveling through a futuristic world of, yeah, fantastic glass architecture all over the world, like different places. Yeah, we're kind of getting traveled through that in the Dome.
Yes. Now, thank you very much for being available for spontaneously giving a very together account of what's going on. And for those who are watching, and if you got interested, which you should get, about the Grey Cloth performance, this is all on the live stream tomorrow. It starts at around 7, and then at 7:30 the actual show starts. And Lola is the assistant director for this magnificent event. It was designed, and it's so interesting, around the same time that the planetarium was conceived of. So it's the time 100 years ago when many people had pretty daring, courageous, visionary ideas of where the world should go to. Now we got a chance to check what became of it, and also to pay homage to an idea of how the world could be brilliant, how the Earth could be a shining diamond in the company of other stars, and what we could do to contribute to this evolution. So all of this is subject to the Grey Cloth, and it's called immersive music theater. So I think immersive is easy because we are here in the Dome and everything is immersive, and immersive is a bit overdone. Anyway, but how do you get a music theater into the Dome, Lola?
Well, we put actors and musicians into the Dome. But so yeah, it's like a combination of you have like the visuals, the videos where you see this reimagined world, and also the actors in the videos. They're like a little bit hidden, a little bit put into it, like green screen. And then in real life, we have the actors on stage as well, who are, kind of interacting, mirroring what is happening on the screen, also like here in real life, so you can see them. And also the musicians that are here, that are going to be live, that are going to be playing live music to this, and it all kind of merges together.
Yes. So in the old tradition of the Bauhaus, not even only Bauhaus, even Wagner was talking about the Gesamtkunstwerk, the kind of an all-encompassing idea where the various disciplines of sculpture and music and dance and visuals and acting all kind of form a coherent whole. It's a bit like, to me, the Dome is the opera house of the future. And so, do you want to sing? No. Okay, me too. Not me too. But the idea that the planetarium, as it was designed and conceived 100 years ago, to be a place where the stars would be theatrically shown to an awe-inspired audience. This is an idea that kind of developed and branched out into various new disciplines. And right now, with the IPS meeting and the Jena tradition, we kind of dare to conceive of, well, we celebrate the first 100 years of planetarium. We also look at the next 100 years of planetarium. So today is the first day of the next 100 years of planetarium culture. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. A big hand for Lola Heise, Director Assistant of the Grey Cloth that's going to be performed tomorrow. Thank you. So, as I was talking, or as Lola was talking so excitedly about the immersive music theater, the Dome almost filled up to 1/15 of its eventual capacity, which isn't much, but it's just a statistical figure. Now, I believe that the 15, or maybe it's even 20 now, the 20 people that are here in the Dome are matched by 200 people watching this live stream all around the world. Could the people from the live stream can just nod and say, confirm? Yes, okay, so my guess was right. Whoever you are here in the Dome, you represent a fraction of the audience that is out there in the world, being totally excited about what's going to happen next in the famous Welcome Lounge at the beginning of the IPS meeting here in the Jena Planetarium. And so get ready, get relaxed, get excited, hurry up and take your time. And is it true that, is there Michael from the Kinetarium team? Yes, you see, audience in the world, you see him here, tritt ins Licht, ne? Guten Tag.
Hello. Hello.
He says hello. I'm translating him. He says hello, and that he means it. He really means it. Now, Kinetarium, you are with this group that is getting everybody thrilled in the planetarium world because you manifest interactive gaming for audiences that sit in their chair and interact with some figures that dance around the dome. Habe ich das richtig erklärt?
Yes, that's right. We built it since 7 years, and we showed it around the world, and some venues are still using it in a regular program, and we try to convince more venues and planetariums to provide multiplayer games to their audiences in different sizes for different groups. Beginning at school class sizes of 25 or 30 people, or up to 300 people. We have some games, and games with scientific and astronomical content, and pure video games, only for entertainment.
Okay, games. Now, the people that are here, do you think they are capable of joining in and doing one of these interactive games?
I think yes, if the technique is able to start it, to switch. We tested a few minutes ago and it worked very smooth. So
Irina, hast du den Knopf, um das Kinetarium-System zu starten? Im Moment nicht. So while we wait to get people to actively play this interactive Kinetarium game, we have time, we have patience, we are not in a hurry. It's only the first hour of the 3-day IPS conference in Jena, followed by another 3 days in Berlin. So stay calm, relax, and chill. And of course, we have chilling music later tonight, live from the planetarium. And we also have more visitors that we want to welcome. And right now, I'm looking at people here. Now, these people look very sympathetic. Would you three, all three of you, you seem like you are from you're on an important mission. Would you come up and say hi to the audience? Welcome. Hello, hello. So, you look like you've got something to tell to the audience.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Please tell the audience where you're from and what you do.
So,
And what's your name?
my name is Sam, and my mate is Farshad.
I'm Farshad, yeah.
So, I'm from Canada, Quebec, and he's from Germany. We are two artists and developers. I'm more a visual artist. He's more an audio artist, but we work together for like 7 years, creating pieces for the Dome 360 environments, like VR and everything. And this year, we applied for the fulldome festival here. Our piece got selected and got nominated afterward. Its name is Inwardness, and we're so happy to be here. And this Planetarium Jena, the team was so kind. They invited us all over from our country, from Quebec, and he from Germany, all over to Jena to take part in this festival and be a part of this amazing team, this amazing group of people with the same interest in 360 and this medium.
Yeah. Now, since this is an international free live stream, would you like to say a greeting in Quebec French to people who might know you? And so you can wave hello to your auntie Marie-Claire or something.
Salut, mes amis à Montréal, SAT, Société des Arts Technologiques. It's a fantastic group of people, both English and French community. On vraiment apprécie les opportunités for being integrated into this community, and we want to make the Dome development international, and the artistic side especially.
Thank you. It's great that the more English you speak, the better I understand your French.
The French in Quebec is a little tricky, so
I know, yes. You made it really well. Do you want to say hi to your friends?
Hey, hi. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you, Jena Festival, for having us. And I think he already told everything. I don't need to talk so much and just bother other people. Thank you.
Okay. But maybe it's a good moment. You can sit down again if you like, but everybody has... you get
love to stay here with you, but
Okay, you can also stay here. I'm not sending you home. I'm just sort of...
we just got here.
You are a free man. You can sit and stay and dance where you like. But he made a very good point, and maybe it's important to inform the audiences, the ones are present here and the one in the live stream, that we had a certain system by which it was decided which films will be shown here today and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow in the Jena Planetarium. And it started with the submission guidelines to invite fulldome artists, producers, people who love immersive media, to submit to the Jena fulldome Festival. Now, the Jena fulldome Festival is now in its 18th year. And so we started in the year 2007. We were the first international fulldome festival, so we are the oldest. You can see how old I am. That's because I'm the oldest guy from the Jena fulldome Festival. But the great thing is, young talents flock to the medium. They bring in magnificent shows, and each year they're being selected to be shown in the regular Jena fulldome Festival, which usually happens in the May. Now, something very special occurred in the year 2024, and that is that the IPS decided very wisely that to come together as the International Planetarium Society in the year 2024, it should start where it all started, where the whole planetarium scene started, which was 100 years ago with the Jena Planetarium. With the Jena Planetarium technology, to be exact, because of course the historians of planetarium know the very first planetarium was opened in Munich in the year 2023. But in the year 1923, I'm getting a little confused in my history class. So, Jena Planetarium, the Jena fulldome Festival inside the Jena Planetarium, with its own tradition of getting innovative shows into the public limelight. And in 24, the special challenge to find a selection of best of fulldome films that should be presented to the precious audience who come from all over the world to the IPS fulldome Festival all over the world. Now, we've seen people from New Zealand, from Quebec, from Germany, and there were so many other countries that are represented here. How do we get this selection? Well, we looked at the submissions for the Jena fulldome Festival in May. We had our jury, and they nominated the best of all the festival submissions to be shown now here in the IPS Festival. So that was just a painstaking process. And out of this selection, so whatever you see here, these are nominated films. Nominated for what? Nominated for a Janus Award. The Janus Award is to the fulldome scene what the Oscar is to the movie scene. It's a statue that will be given out here on Friday. What's today? Today is Wednesday, so it's pretty close that we get to the award night, two nights further in the calendar. And the jury has picked first the nominated films. All will be shown here in the program. And from these nominated films, 9 films will be winning the Janus Award. And that will be announced Friday night at 7 o'clock, Central European Summertime. It will also be streamed live and free, like what you see here in the world. This is the same system that will allow you everywhere in the world to witness the announcement of who will win the Janus Awards. So, as I was telling this, I see that the kinetarium is already installed. Michael, is it going?
Yes.
He says yes?
Yes, it's running.
Okay. What do people need to get involved in this game?
It is very easy. You have to put out your smartphone, otherwise to other planetarium shows you have to use it, and to log in the URL or scanning the QR code at the top of the dome. So you step in to a website, and this website is a controller, so it's very instantly, and even if you have 200 people in the dome, it is within 1 or 2 minutes managed that everybody is involved and is able to play. And that's that easy. It's the same easy that the system is installed. You only need a live video stream. We provide internet connections. So there is no hardware installing in the dome or a lot of effort to do until it's running. So it's downloading and starting, and then you can play.
Okay, and is anybody here in the dome already logged in to the Kinetarium with your various mobile phones? I think there is something going on. I see whirling elements, and now these are people in the dome who do their little spiel and chase each other around the cosmos. What should they be aware of? Worauf müssen die jetzt achten, dass sie sich gegenseitig kollidieren oder nicht kollidieren?
So this is only the intro sequence. This is for onboarding. You are not able to play a lot of things here. You can push around some satellites or planets, but I have a small controller. This is also a show controller provided by the internet site, and I can switch to another game. I would say we could test at first soccer game. It is because we have the European Championships recently. Unfortunately, Germany was not able to win the cup, but some other teams were very good in soccer. So we have two teams. If there are more than 50 people in the dome, you can split to 4 teams, or we have a championship mode where 8 teams are able to play, and it's quite easy. We have not a lot of to say how soccer works. The blue team has to kick the ball into the red goal and vice versa. So I'm able to provide more balls, for example. I can.
Okay, this is exciting. I always wanted to be a football reporter. So the problem is I'm a little colorblind. So I would usually confuse the blue and the red team. I think the blue team, they look pretty British or English, and the red ones look pretty Spanish. That anticipates who's going to win this game. And whatever number you identify with is, who is number 14? Is that, who is that? Oh, that's you. Okay, very good. You? So, and so we assigned you to be like Saka from the British team. He was very good, and he just managed to get the ball out of the goal, which is another exercise, not only getting the ball into the goal, but getting it out again. So where is the young Yamal superhero from the Spanish contingent? Does anybody volunteer in a red shirt? What about number 9? Or is it number 6 upside down? No, it's number 9. But number 9 is hiding and probably just rushing to the scene. Okay, there is great cheer from the one part of the audience, from the arena, and sadness on the other part. So, okay, there seems to be confusion. Where am I? This is a good question. It's a deep philosophically impact question. Where am I? I can say I'm here in the Jena Planetarium, but you on the soccer field, you may be somewhere in hyperspace cosmic soccer gaming. Number 11 is doing a wild run right across the field and chased by number 15, and they're running to the zenith of the football field. And I think in regular soccer, they usually stop the game when there's more than one game on the lawn. Here we have about how many? 5?
At the moment, there are 5.
Okay, I think we should have 5 balls regularly in soccer games. New rules, right?
Yes, of course, it's much more fun.
Good. So can we give Michael and the Kinatarium team a big hand for inventing such a great, inventive, interactive game? Thank you. Do you want to show more? Okay, the audience, the worldwide audience, I see the people from the live stream, they want more. What do you have on your control? What else do you have on your controller?
We have games. We have games with educational content, and perhaps we have a smart swarm. So I invite you to be fish and moving in a school of fish, trying to catch some food and providing to collide with the shark. So we are starting in 7 seconds, and then there is like a test without enemies, and if you collect a lot of food or enough food, then the challenge begins.
Okay, this is great because it's an educational piece. It allows you to find your pod and swim in synchrony. And you're doing pretty good. Yes, I think this is more elegant. Yeah, it's more elegant than the soccer team even. There is some, yes, it's allowed to touch your neighbor actually in a decent way. And it's also important to be aware, okay, it's fun to swim around together, but what happens when the evil shark appears? Can you control the shark? No, the sharks are uncontrollable.
You have to collect some food to train. So you are training at the moment, and if the computer realizes that you are good enough to get some food and also provide colliding with the shark, then the game begins.
Okay, first, if you haven't eaten enough out there, the buffet is still going. You can have some dessert to get nourished for the big food chase in the dome. And yeah, I think these bubbles really look delicious, don't they? Make me really, it's whetting my appetite to see this magnificent, algae, very, very nutritious, valuable nutritious. And I see a black shadow right above in the dome. So guys, watch out. It's one thing to eat, but it's another thing to be eaten. Yeah, that's the philosophy of the swarm. So I think these guys are getting a little bit jittery. They are very nervous. They're playing around with dem Seeigel. So the shark probably has eaten already. No, but it's so what is this? Did the shark eat them all?
I think the training was too short, so you have to train a little bit more. I don't know how much time we have. Perhaps we can switch to another game, or
No. We've got time for one more shark.
one more shark. Okay. So it's going. It's starting again, and I invite you to coordinate yourself as a school of fish by shouting out to your fellows, drive right, go left, up and down. That's the kind fish are swimming. People are not that good in creating school of fish. They are more individuals, so it's hard for people.
Okay, the microphone stops and you shout, please. Okay, it was very nice to see you transform from hopeful fish to shark food. So I think, Michael, I want to thank you again. I think the audience love to be interactive fish and soccer players. Can you give him a big hand again?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, we do this in this welcome lounge to get familiar to all these faces that act and interact. So if you see Michael and want to get shark food or want to have more gaming in your dome, go up and speak to him. He will also do another formal presentation at the Immerser Day on Saturday. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And on Saturday, we will have, fortunately, sound, so the gaming experience will be a little bit more immersive. Thank you.
Yes. So it's amazing how this place is filling up and how the buffet level is going down. And there's still people out there. I mean, out there means the planetarium is fortunate to be attached to a restaurant and bar, and this is where many of the IPS delegates now hang out and drink beer and have dessert and whatever they like to have. I think since I just see Robert, why don't you come up to into the light and say hello? Is it Robert? Yes, it is. I saw him as a silhouette. And now he's there. So give a warm welcome to Robert Metzner. He's the guy who is the head relaxed organizer of the whole IPS in Jena. Can you give an immediate report on how you feel and how things are going?
Yeah, for sure. It's super stressful to organize such an event, but it's amazing that you are all here and that we celebrate the medium, that we celebrate the planetarium, and I think we have wonderful days in the next days, and then later we go all to Berlin, I hope, and then we celebrate the planetarium.
Okay, so if you need professional assistance and celebration, Robert is the guy to talk to. And he's also prepared something that we are really excited about. There will be some very, very nice chill-out music coming up. The question is, Robert, now we are standing here in front of this magnificent, holy, sacred object, the Carl-Zeiss star projector. Is there a way that we can get it started and get people an experience of the real star projection?
I think it's no problem. It's here a planetarium guy who is interested to show us some stars.
That was a resounding yes, but I think, oh please, yeah, this is the voice of Stefan Hanisch. He's the technical director of the planetarium. He knows where the switch is to get the star projector on, so we can give you all an experience, the awe-inspiring experience of being surrounded and by and immersed by stars, original Zeiss stars.
Yeah, I mean, the star projector is the wonder of Jena for 100 years. It was really the state of the technology art, yeah, and now the planetarium is still a place for the future, and yeah, now we look in the stars and celebrate the star projector.
The thing that you don't realize, people out there in the world, there is a very, very, very subtle hum that comes from the star projector. That is a true indication that the machinery is starting. Oh, the hum is getting louder. I don't know if you can hear this. That's how stars hum.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the hum star.
such a beautiful and marvelous sound for a planetarium, isn't it?
It is, and Stefan is the one. He only got this job because he's so excited to be among the stars every night. He never goes home. He always sleeps here in the dome under the stars. And where
Yes,
are they, by the way? And maybe we can switch the imagery from the fish tank.
No, Mickey, you have to talk a little bit more because yeah, the machine is booting up, and I
Okay,
need
the
some
machine is booting.
minutes because yeah, that wasn't in the schedule, to be honest.
Well, you should know that whenever I moderate a show, there is no schedule. That's the beauty of scheduling a welcome lounge. You just have, oh, we can stop him. See, whenever I try, it's a good moment to grab someone hold. But he's the guy from the video team. But talking about team and surprise visit, maybe there's someone who feels like they want to say hi to their home and welcome everybody, or say where they're from. And who's okay? We've had New Zealand and Quebec. Is there anybody from South America?
Over there, Mickey.
There are,
there.
but they are
To your
too
left.
shy to say so.
Mickey, to your left, there's someone from
From?
South America.
Hey, are you guys from South America?
No, here, come
Oh,
to me.
Central
Mick.
America. Okay. Do you want to say hi to Central America? I mean, okay. Please, yes, come up into the light. You are now, this is all starlight, of course. Now, who are you and where are you from?
I'm Sabina, and I come from Costa Rica.
Okay.
And this is my dad.
Yeah, I'm Marco, and we have a mobile planetarium in Costa Rica since the last 32 years, and it's a very digital dome now.
Okay, so we have planetariums in Costa Rica. You also have good coffee in Costa Rica, I know from personal tasting this. And I'm very glad that you came all the way from Costa Rica to be here in the gathering of star members, of stars, and of people dedicated to looking to us. How many visitors do you have for your planetarium?
For a year, we may have maybe like 7,000, more or less. That's my best guess. And yeah, we have programs for every age group. And I have to tell you, here is our narrator for programs for children.
Oh, could I ask you to narrate something in Spanish?
Sure.
Di algo.
Yeah.
So, como, ¿qué debo decir?
Algo de las estrellas.
Eh, I'm a little nervous, I'm sorry.
Okay, you can also speak English, but we know that, so did I understand this right? You are narrating children's shows, so you take a microphone and then you tell the story in Spanish. You want to tell?
In Spanish?
Yes, speak
Okay.
Spanish.
Bueno, básicamente lo que yo hago a la hora de narrar para los programas de los niños es para que puedan sentirse más cómodos al entrar a un planetario, porque cuando uno está más pequeño es muy fácil como tener miedo a encontrarse un domo que es oscuro por dentro. Y a mí me pasó la primera vez que yo conocí el planetario de mi papá, entonces sí es como muy importante buscar cómo familiarizarse, y más si uno es un niño.
Thank you. Okay, you all got it? This is the voice that you hear in the dome when you get a show from Costa Rica. And so again, thank you so much for coming here for the meeting of the IPS. Much success for your shows and your beautiful narration. And again, hi to Costa Rica, and the world will, I mean, everybody in the world now waves to you, to the Costa Rica family, so you can wave back. Yes. Thank you. Bye. This brings me to the point of asking Stefan, do you want to challenge me to talk more, or do you have the stars ready? I see.
To be honest, is it a challenge for you to talk,
Yes.
Mickey? So I'm ready. I think. I hope so.
Yes.
Or
It's
at least
not a challenge for you to bring the stars up.
Universarium is ready. But I have to shut down the light, and unfortunately, Salve TV got now a problem. Okay. So is there a... Could someone close the door outside here, please? So because I have to shut down all the monitors so that we see the beauty, oh wait, the shutter, that we see the beauty of our stars. Shutter close. About I think 12 or 13 years ago, I was in here the first time, and I stepped through the main entrance in this house here, and it was like walking in the cathedral in the first place. And yeah, just being here, seeing this dome, seeing this star projector there in the middle. It's called the Universarium. It's model number 9. In the outside, the outer shape is number 9, and the software and the some inner parts are number 10. Just by the way, if someone wants to know it. And with this size projector, it's made by the company, by the well-known, hopefully well-known company called Zeiss here from Jena. They built this, and we installed it here in 1996 it was, yes. And yeah, back to the story. I sat down here, and they shut down the light, and suddenly there were these stars. But now I'm wondering what wait, I have to close all these light sources here. And I saw all these stars, and I was thinking, wow, what the heck? My God, this is so beautiful. But there are these how to call that? Mickey, help me. What looks like the Milky Way isn't the Milky Way. There's something from, I don't know, here from our. Yeah, it's you. Thank you. We all want to see the beauty of our stars. Please, Mohammed. Can you shut down? No. With this star projector, we are able to project 9,135 stars. Of course, not in one shot. It's the northern and the northern and the southern hemisphere in some. But I think that's quite a big number of stars we are able to project, and I think that's equal to the stars you are able to see with a normal bright eyes, I think, isn't it? And it is, yes, even after all these years, it's still one of the best things I can do in this planetarium. Being here in this dome, sometimes I find myself lying on the floor there behind the Universarium. Sometimes I got my wife with me, and we are laying here down in this, under the stars, and talking, and sometimes kissing, and that's something I got. That's a part of a planetarium I got in my heart. I think that's why I'm proud being director of a planetarium. It doesn't matter whether it's the eldest one in the world or not. It's a planetarium, and I can dream here. Oh, thank you. You're working on that. Great. You can lay down here. You can dream. You can see the stars. Maybe now I can do some turnings and put on the real Milky Way. And are we moving? No. and that such a starry sky. To be honest, I haven't seen that before I was here, and after that, only in New Zealand, I have seen such a starry sky. Of course, not this one. That's the northern hemisphere, and as well in the dark sky reservoir in the northwest of Berlin. You can't believe it. In the northwest of Berlin is a dark sky reservoir, and there you got such a beautiful starry sky as well. Well, Mickey, I'm the one who likes schedules and don't like to be overwhelmed by such situations. Do you got something to say? Let's talk under the stars.
Well, first of all, thank you, Stefan, for sharing your enthusiasm about the stars. Yes, he deserves a great applause. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, looking around into the dark and feeling the presence of you star-afflicted people, I think there is a shared bond of sensing this closeness to our cosmic neighborhood and getting a sense of awe and excitement being exposed to it. And where there is no dark sky association, making sure the light pollution is being stopped. The planetarium is the place to to meditate on the fact that we are not alone with our stars, and the stars are not alone with us. And so this is a great way of making sure this is the core of what makes planetarium people and visitors to planetarium really be, that's the bond that they have. So I'm really thankful for Stefan to being exposed to the non-schedule thing. But the thing is, if things work in such a way that spontaneously the right person speaks to the right moment and speaks right from the heart, then this is exactly the schedule that we love to have in the Welcome Lounge for the IPS meeting in Jena.
Okay. So it's time again for light pollution. Hey, Mickey, you're here.
I was only visiting another star for a moment that you've been talking. The thing is that it's a precious moment to be in this planetarium, and it's precious that you, planetarium manager, provide these precious moments to audiences all over the world. And our hope for this meeting is that you get inspired to get new ideas and old ideas of how to get the excitement, the original excitement around the planetarium stars, and attract old, new, and kind of the regular audience. I think that Robert has invited some brilliant musicians. He's already doing some nice fulldome shows, and I think we can make a little break here, and soon the program will resume with music from harp and DJ equipment right on the stage. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being there here tomorrow, because there's so much excitement coming up tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and And thank you.
Mickey, the musicians are here now, someone told me. Yes, shall we do the break and... Okay.